I want to pin you there, not just to touch you, but to make you feel the storm you've caused inside me. I want to trace your lips with my breath until you can't remember what restraint feels like. I want to pin you because your energy dares me to lose control. And I'm tired of pretending I don't want to. I want you trembling, whispering my name like it's the only word that still makes sense. I want to push you against the wall and let silence do all the talking we've both been avoiding. I want your heartbeat to match mine, wild, uneven, and completely consumed by the moment. I want to pin you just to feel how the air changes when our bodies finally stop lying. I want your voice breaking, your body arching, your soul giving in to something raw and real. I want to press you there until the world disappears and only skin, heat, and heartbeat remain. I want to feel the shiver that runs through you when I whisper what I've imagined doing 1,000 times. I want to pin you not just to the wall, but between desire and surrender, right where truth hides. I want to see your eyes when you realize I've wanted this longer than I've wanted peace. I want you gasping, not from fear, but from finally feeling what love without control tastes like. I want to pin you to remind you that sometimes passion is the most honest prayer we can say. I want to make you beg, not because I need power, but because I need proof that you crave me too. I want your resistance, your surrender, your trembling. All of it belongs in the story of us. I want to pin you and show you that obsession can feel like worship when it's real. I want to see you fall apart in my arms just to understand how you hold yourself together every day. I want to pin you until your breath becomes a confession of everything your heart never dared to admit. I want to press you against the wall, feel your fear dissolve, and watch desire take its rightful place. I want to hold you there, my breath tangled with yours, until neither of us remembers who started this. I want to pin you so close that you can feel every heartbeat of mine begging for yours to answer. I want to taste the air between us, thick with the kind of tension that only truth can create. I want to see the moment you stop pretending you don't need this as much as I do. I want to pin you not out of anger, but out of awe, because you make me lose every defense I built. I want you pinned not to the wall, but to the honesty between my hands and your breath. I want to press my truth into your skin until your body believes what your lips deny. I want to pin you just to see if your heartbeat sounds the same as my name. I want to feel the tremor in your voice when you whisper that you've wanted this too. I want to pin you against the wall because desire, like ours, was never meant to be gentle. I want you to feel my restraint breaking inch by inch against the gravity pulling me toward you. I want to press you there until your thoughts blur into mine, until all that's left is need. I want your hands tangled in mine, your breath lost between confession and chaos. I want to pin you because my patience is bleeding into hunger. I want to hold you still long enough for you to feel how deeply I ache for this connection. I want your voice trembling in my ear like a secret too powerful to stay silent. I want to pin you there until you understand. It was never just physical, it was always spiritual. I want to make you beg, not for release, but for more of the fire that finally feels like home. I want to press my soul against yours and watch both of us burn beautifully in the truth. I want you pinned to the wall because that's the only place the universe feels small enough to hold us. I want to hear your breath break as you realize this isn't about lust. It's about belonging. I want to pin you because words can't carry the weight of what I feel anymore. I want you trembling between surrender and defiance. That's where the magic always happens. I want to press you so close the wall itself remembers our story. I want to make you beg for more, not because you're weak, but because your soul is hungry for mine. I want to pin you and kiss away every doubt you've ever had about being wanted. I want to see the moment you realize this isn't a game. It's everything I've been afraid to say. I want to pin you because there's no other way to quiet the storm inside me. I want to feel your heartbeat trip over my name when I finally get this close. I want to pin you and let you see the part of me that only desire can reveal. I want to taste your breath like a confession you've been dying to make. I want to pin you and show you that surrender can be sacred. I want to feel you trembling between need and fear. That's where truth lives. I want to press you there and lose myself in the heat that your silence creates. I want to pin you against the wall, not out of dominance, but because I crave the way your breath catches when I'm near. There's something sinful about how your silence pulls me closer, like your body knows what your lips won't say. I imagine tracing every inch of you until you can't tell where your fear ends and your desire begins. I want to pin you there, between my hunger and your hesitation, and make you confess every secret your eyes have been hiding. It's not just lust, it's the way your presence makes my pulse forget its rhythm. You don't realize how intoxicating your defiance is until I'm close enough to feel it melt into surrender. I want to see the moment your strength gives way to wanting. The second your pride turns into pleading. The thought of you trembling under my touch isn't about control. It's about finally touching truth without fear. I want to pin you not just with my hands, but with my gaze, my breath, my soul, until you understand what I've been holding back. Every time I think about you, the world blurs, and all that remains is the sound of your heartbeat against the wall. I want to press you there and whisper things that only your skin deserves to hear. The wall isn't the boundary, it's the witness to what we both crave but never say aloud. When I imagine you like that, it's not about control, it's about finally being unashamed of how deeply I want you. I want to pin you because I can't stand the distance. Every inch between us feels like a lifetime. I want you trembling, gasping, not out of fear, but because you finally let go of pretending you don't want this too. There's a wildness in you that only shows when I push you against the edge of your composure. I want to see the truth in your eyes when all that's left between us is the need to feel everything at once. The thought of you trapped between my body and the wall feels like poetry, written in the language of touch. I want to hold you there until every unsaid word dissolves into a single breath shared between us. I don't want to hurt you. I want to ruin every wall you've ever built around your desire. I want to pin you because that's the only way I know how to stop myself from falling deeper. I want to taste your silence, feel your pulse, and drown in the way you surrender when words no longer matter. You don't realize how much I've imagined you, not as a fantasy, but as a storm I need to survive. I want you begging, not because I need power, but because I need honesty, the kind that only comes when you lose control. Every glance you give me feels like a dare, and I'm done pretending I won't take it. I want to press you so close that you can feel every unspoken word I've swallowed because of pride. I want to pin you between the wall and the truth, to make you feel what I've been hiding behind my calm. You make me want to lose composure, to let go of restraint, to show you how desire feels when it's honest. I want you to beg, not for mercy, but for more of what scares you and excites you in the same breath. I want to see your face when you realize how long I've been craving this moment. It's not about dominance, it's about connection so deep it makes the world disappear. I want to hold you so while everything inside you finally comes undone. I want to pin you because I can't stand the thought of you slipping away again. Every time I imagine it, it's less about control and more about the ache of wanting someone who finally understands. I want to be the reason your heartbeat forgets how to behave. I want to pin you there until your breath becomes my confession. The wall will only hold us. It won't judge the storm we unleash against it. I want to see the moment your resistance melts into craving. That's the truth I'm addicted to. You make me want to be reckless, to forget logic, to surrender to every forbidden thought. I want to pin you not because I need to win, but because I need to feel what real surrender tastes like. I want to hear your breath stumble, your body tremble, your mind lose all the words it thought it needed. I want to be the chaos that quiets your fear. I want to press you close enough to hear your heartbeat whisper yes before your lips can deny it. The thought of you trapped between my need and your desire drives me insane. I want to pin you not as punishment, but as worship, because every inch of you deserves devotion. I want to make you beg for more, not because I crave control, but because I crave connection deeper than reason. I want you to forget everything, time, fear, rules, and just feel. I want to see you surrender to the kind of love that consumes rather than comforts. I want to press my truth against your denial until one of them breaks. I want to hold you there, to remind you that being wanted like this is not a sin, it's a revelation. I want to taste your surrender, slow, trembling, sacred.